to pass judgment that they are wrong, they are right.
The opposition and Kundiawa Gembok MP spoke in favor of those men and women working in the disciplinary forces.
Probably they're expressing a certain level of frustration.
His comments were simple. He says the problems faced by the police needs immediate attention if Papua New Guinea is serious about its law and order problems.
And I want to say, if we are serious about turning a corner in terms of managing the law and order situation in this country, we need to first and foremost pay attention to the needs of the police. It is becoming an emergency now that in all sectors of community we have problems with the police. But then now we realize that we are not taking care of their affairs properly.
Mr. Kulang says the problem affects the morale of those serving in the disciplinary forces because of their poor living conditions.
You know, nowadays we see police behaving in a certain way, and we are very quick to pass judgment that they are rough, they are rough, they are unfriendly. But if you take a back stage and look at the condition, probably they're expressing a certain level of frustration because the manner in which the nation is attending to the needs and accommodation is a primary basic needs. And how do you expect somebody to be thinking properly and come and discharge his responsibility at the end of the day?
Housing problems remains a major challenge for those serving in the disciplinary forces. At the Buimu jail in the Morobe province, prison officers live in houses like this one. In Medang, police officers build their own toilets and pay for own building materials to repair their rundown houses. The challenges you see here are similar across the disciplinary forces. In this interview with MTV last week, Medang PPC confirms the extent of the problems faced by his men and women serving in the Medang police force.
We only have 64 police houses in Medang, in town. And it's not sufficient enough to cater for the bulk of our manpower. So many of our men are living in settlements, and some are living with relatives, and they come to work.
Some of the families of police officers in Medang that we spoke to were frustrated, but they said there's nothing they can do when there's a gap between themselves and those in authority. Edwin Fidelis, National MTV News, Ley.